Ancient Egypt's forbidden knowledge. What the priests never shared. Ancient Egypt is often remembered for its pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies, but behind these visible wonders lay a vast body of secret knowledge guarded fiercely by elite priests. Knowledge believed to be too powerful, dangerous, or divine for common people to access. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe for more exciting content. 1. Sacred knowledge reserved for the elite. In ancient Egypt, knowledge itself was power. Priests were not just religious figures. They were scientists, astronomers, doctors, and philosophers. Literacy was extremely rare, and sacred texts were written in complex hieroglyphs, understood only by trained initiates. The masses were deliberately kept ignorant because Egyptians believed that revealing certain truths could disrupt cosmic order. This secrecy ensured social stability and preserved the authority of temples and pharaohs. 2. Advanced astronomy hidden in plain sight. Egyptian priests possessed astonishing astronomical knowledge. They accurately calculated the solar year as 365.25 days, aligning temples and pyramids with stars like Orion and Sirius. These alignments were not decorative. They reflected deep cosmological beliefs about the afterlife and rebirth. Priests kept this astronomical science secret because it allowed them to predict floods, eclipses, and celestial events, reinforcing the belief that they communicated directly with the gods. 3. The true purpose of the pyramids. While pyramids are commonly believed to be tombs, many researchers argue they serve deeper symbolic purposes. Ancient Egyptian texts suggest pyramids acted as gateways for the soul, guiding consciousness toward the stars. Priests understood sacred geometry and precise measurements, aligning these structures with Earth's energy and celestial bodies. This advanced knowledge was kept secret because it was considered powerful and dangerous. Priests believed that misuse could disturb cosmic balance and weaken royal authority. By hiding this wisdom, they preserved divine order and ensured that only pharaohs could access the spiritual power of the pyramids. 4. Lost medical knowledge far ahead of its time. Egyptian priests were master physicians whose medical knowledge was far ahead of their time. Ancient papyrus texts, such as the Edwin Smith Papyrus, describe detailed surgical procedures, diagnoses, and treatments that closely resembled modern medical practices. They showed a clear understanding of human anatomy, brain injuries, fractures, and even mental health conditions. Despite this advanced knowledge, medicine was presented as divine magic rather than science. Healing was considered a sacred responsibility granted by the gods. Priests feared that if medical knowledge became widespread, it could be misused, lead to arrogance, or place human authority above divine will, threatening social and spiritual order. 5. Consciousness, the soul, and the afterlife. Ancient Egyptians believed that humans were made up of multiple spiritual components. Priests revealed only parts of this complex system to the public, reserving deeper teachings for initiates. They understood that consciousness could exist beyond the physical body, and that rituals, spells, and sacred symbols could awaken higher states of awareness. This profound knowledge was carefully concealed to prevent spiritual confusion, misuse, or false enlightenment among ordinary people. By controlling access, priests maintained both societal order and the sanctity of spiritual practice, ensuring that only those properly prepared could explore the full depths of human consciousness and the soul's journey beyond life. 6. Sacred sound, words, and vibrations. Priests believed that sound itself could shape reality. Sacred chants, spoken spells, and specific tones were thought to activate divine forces. Words were not merely communication, they were tools of creation. This belief explains why names, Ren, were protected and erased from enemies' monuments. Knowledge of vibrational power was hidden because it could influence minds, matter, and possibly even physical structures. 7. Alchemy and the secret of transformation. Long before medieval alchemists, Egyptian priests practiced a form of spiritual alchemy. For them, the transformation of lead into gold symbolized inner purification and personal spiritual growth, rather than material wealth. They believed that through discipline, knowledge, and ritual, humans could ascend to higher spiritual states and align with divine forces. This wisdom later influenced Greek philosophers and Islamic scholars, shaping the foundations of esoteric and mystical thought. The priests intentionally concealed these teachings, fearing that unprepared individuals might pursue power or knowledge without moral guidance, leading to chaos. By keeping these secrets, they ensured that spiritual transformation remained a disciplined, sacred, and responsible journey. 8. Hidden records and the Hall of Knowledge. Ancient legends speak of a hidden archive, often called the Hall of Records, said to contain lost knowledge about humanity's true past. Many believe this secret chamber lies beneath the Great Sphinx or hidden deep within ancient temple complexes. According to legend, Egyptian priests were entrusted as its guardians, sworn to protect this knowledge and reveal it only during times of global crisis or spiritual decline. Whether the Hall of Records is myth or reality, the belief itself reflects ancient Egypt's deep concern with preserving wisdom beyond disasters, ensuring that sacred knowledge could survive floods, wars, and the collapse of civilizations. 9. Technology disguised as magic. Many ancient Egyptian tools and techniques remain astonishing even by today's standards. Precision stone cutting, massive construction projects, and advanced metallurgy suggest knowledge far beyond what one might expect for the time. Priests often blurred the line between technology and magic, portraying these scientific and engineering feats as divine acts. This careful presentation reinforced the power of the gods and maintained social order. By framing advanced methods as sacred, priests ensured that ordinary people revered the divine, rather than attempting to replicate these techniques themselves, preserving both spiritual authority and the mystery surrounding Egypt's extraordinary achievements. 10. Why this knowledge was never shared. The ultimate reason for the priests' secrecy was control and responsibility. They believed that humanity was not yet spiritually prepared to handle the full truth. Knowledge without wisdom, they warned, could lead to chaos, misuse of power, or even the collapse of civilizations. By restricting access, priests sought to protect society, maintain order, and preserve faith in the divine. Ironically, this very secrecy also meant that much of their knowledge was lost over time, hidden from future generations. While it safeguarded society in the short term, it left historians and researchers today with tantalizing mysteries about the depth and sophistication of ancient Egyptian wisdom. Ancient Egypt was far more than a civilization of monuments. It was a guardian of profound knowledge about the universe, consciousness, and human potential. What the priests never shared may have been lost, hidden, or intentionally erased, but its echoes remain in symbols, structures, and mysteries that still challenge modern science. Perhaps the greatest secret of ancient Egypt is not what they knew, but why they believed humanity was not yet ready to know it. If you find our videos helpful, don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit the like button to support our channel.